right, dude here. Tomorrow is my weekly weigh-in, and I wanted to share a couple thoughts about the weekend, recap my week. After a weekend like this, now I'm not saying I totally blew it or anything, but I mean, we went up north, saw the kids, had my grandson's first birthday party. There was cake, and I did partake of a little bit of that cake. We went out to dinner. We went to this place with my daughter and her boyfriend Caleb. Went to it's called Soul Agave. If you're ever in, I think is that an American Fork, Utah. Soul Agave. It's like kind of a fancier Mexican food, but it was freaking good, dude. Like I got some fajitas, and I mean it was mostly just meat, but I didn't eat the beans and rice, but I did have a tortilla or two, and it was a good meal. It was a really good meal. I had a really nice visit with them. But after a weekend like this, my natural tendency, tell me if you're like me in the comments, but I kind of want to postpone my weigh-in, you know what I mean? It's like, but then I keep telling myself, this is what I did a few weeks ago, and these are the habits that I'm trying to avoid. So tomorrow, the weigh-in's happening one way or the other. Because normally it's like, what if I gained a pound or two, or what if I didn't lose a pound or two? If I wait a couple more days and maybe that weight will come off, I can be really strict. And at the end of the day, though, that's just playing a game with yourself. It's not. Here's the reality: the scale is just information, right? It's just a pulse check. It's a snapshot of where you're at that day, that morning of the weigh-in. So, although yes, I love seeing progress every single week, I need to not be worried, because guess what? It is what it is. The only embarrassing part is sharing the journey. If you've gone up, if I gained 5 pounds this last week, then that would be embarrassing for me, right? Because I'm sharing the journey. But reality is it is what it is. It's just a simple pulse check. Knowing how I did for the weekend. There's a lot of determining factors. What you ate, your salt content, your water content. There's a lot of things that can happen in just a couple of days. There's a lot of natural weight fluctuation that happens even with certain meals. So I'm just kind of trying to look at the whole picture. And I think that I had an okay week last week. I don't think it was superstar week. I think it was okay. So I will be doing the weigh-in tomorrow morning. What I would probably guess, because I don't really know right now, but if I had to guess, I would guess that if I'm down, it's only a pound or two, or it's stay the same as last week, or I went up a pound or two. How's that for 3 options? I either stayed the same, I lost, or I gained. Wow. Brilliant. So anyway, we're going to find out, and I'm not going to hide from it, because I'd much rather, here's the bottom line. I think I'd much rather take a pulse check and know that I'm up a pound or two today than to hide for another 4, 5, 6 weeks and find out that I'm up 10 or 15, right? So, do I think I'm up? I don't really know. I think I had an okay week. I'll just leave it at that. I think exercise was on. I did my 3 things, 30 minutes of movement every day, intermittent fasting Monday through Friday, and weighing myself and not hiding the weigh-in. So that's what we're going to do again this week. Now, this upcoming week, shift gears a little bit. I am going to Disneyland this week. It's Cohen's first birthday, and even though we had the family celebration with the siblings and everything, everyone who lives up north, we are going to Disneyland. And I think I'm going to pull out my other camera, and I'm just going to do a vlog day in Disneyland, and we'll have some food and ride some rides and just enjoy a good off day. So that's my plan on that day. And I'm going to make it a solid Sunday through Thursday until then. So anyway, we had a good weekend. Like I said, saw the kids. So took my oldest daughter's husband out Friday night for his birthday. Went out with Sarah and Caleb on Saturday night, and we had Cohen's first birthday party. So we kind of had a weekend of activity, and other than that, we just tried to relax. So now we're driving home. It doesn't look like we're going to be any delays like last weekend, so that'll be good. And anyway, we're going to make it a great week. We're going to choose to be happy, choose to be excited about life, and we are going to see what progress we can make, and then we're just going to go enjoy next weekend in Southern California. So anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys, and that is my update for Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow. Dude out. Bing.